Hey, buenas noches. I turned on the mic off for a little bit, but I'm gonna turn it back on for you. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to try to finish this bitch. I do not know how long I'll be able to stay, but hopefully I'll finish it by then. As soon as I finish this last bit of update. Ooh! Nice. Look at you on the grind. I'm a little burpy. That's because last week has not been good. And this is my body I'm just trying to act. I'm not even gonna hide burping, but I need to let it out. I need to let out the gas. Or I'll at least try to mute my mic as much as I can when that does happen, because I'll talk about that later. Hold on, let me finish this a little bit and then I can talk about the absolute shit weekend I had. Being sick. There's some sort of stomach bug coming and going around. Either my brother passed it on to us because my mom got sick after I got sick. So that was not unpleasant. I'll talk about that, yeah. I'm a lot better, but I'm not 100%. I'm like 90%. Again, I'm almost done here just posting on my socials. Telling people, hey, please come over. I'm lonely. I'm lonely. Alright, that should do. No, let me get my thing out. Which, anyway, fuck, let's get that out of the way. Welcome. I am trying to finish this bad boy up because it's been gone too long. I thought it was finished yesterday, but no, I've come back and it's like, with a clear mind, I'm like, ah, shit, I forgot to add spiderwebs. Now, what was this about me talking about getting sick last weekend? Well, I thought I was okay on Friday, but turns out, no, I wasn't. You want to know what happened on Friday? I think I have no one to blame but myself for the bad eating habits, or like my lack of self-control. Should not have eaten that butterscotch pudding during lunch break. I scarfed it down and that was way too much for my little stomach to handle. Maybe that contributed it, or the fact that my brother, 2 days before this event, came home sick, like stomach bug sick. Oh, poor guy, puked in the toilet, puked in the bathtub. It was so gross. Like, oh gosh. He had body aches, chills. He fasted for almost the entire day because, you know, it's just better to, you know, not eat anything, drink anything. In fact, you're not even supposed to drink immediately after vomiting. I made that mistake. Oh, it sucked so much. So, I guess the stomach bug passed on to me, or it's either the stress after the event and the stress I'm still going through, because I've got less than a little more than a month to prepare for the December market. That's a one-day event, but boy, the last time I went there with my mom just to help her, sheesh, she made back a return. She spent a lot of money for the registration and the tent. Boy, did she make a return. She made a return on everything. She broke even. But we also figured like what we needed to do. But we found that people are willing to buy. Come on, I had a burp right there. I gotta let this out. Otherwise, it's gonna cause problems. I'm burpy. I'm sorry. I'm trying to... my body... I do not want to have another gas blockage or anything. Oh, shit. Come on, body. Just burp. I can't burp easily. This sucks. The one time I actually have to willingly burp, and it won't. My stupid body's like, nah, I'm not gonna burp. I need you to burp, body, please. The farting, though, I'm gonna mute my mic. You don't have to be subjected to farts. No, I think we already got enough of that. Speaking of which, actually, have there cases where streamers will accidentally just fart in their streams? I guess they set their mics up so they don't allow that to happen, or it won't pick it up, but I don't know how you could hide a fart. My bruh? Alright, now this, I'm gonna have to... I mean, I can always use the easy way and just do this. And ooh, shit. Oh, okay, I needed that. But no, less enough said. I was fine though. My stomach felt a little cramped because, ooh, I felt unnecessary full. But then it passed away. It passed. So I didn't think much of it. Dinner time came and oh, lo and behold, like right after like almost an hour and a half after coming home. It's like, okay, cool, we get to eat dinner on time, a little bit earlier. That's good. Why do I say that's good? Because that means I don't have to worry the risk about eating way too late, and that just throws off a lot of things. I don't like eating dinner way too later than necessary. Because I have to go to sleep early as fuck. Not as early as the people who open shift, because that sucks. Open shift sucks. But I'm pretty sure graveyard shift sucks even more. I am so glad that one time, long time ago, when I tried to apply for IHOP, that I quit immediately. I felt bad, but now that I think about it, it's a good thing I did, because I don't think I could have survived a midnight shift at fucking IHOP. Or no, not a midnight shift. They call it, straight up call it a graveyard shift. Who's gonna tip at that time? Who's gonna tip at midnight or in freaking 10 p.m. at that time? You know how stupid it is how, as a waitress, you only get paid in tips? Sure, you get a little bit, but you're relying solely on tips. That's fucked up. I'm just gonna shout this out. We gotta stop that. At this point, if just... Yeah, okay, I just... Anyway, what happened was after dinner, I was fine. After an hour of waiting, after, you know, because I like to wait at least an hour for digestion. Did my usual workout. Like an hour of workout. Nothing. Took a shower. Then after maybe 30 or 40 minutes, I just didn't feel that great. It felt like usual gas blockage and slight acid reflux. So I heated, like there's like a bean pouch or something, like a heat pouch or something. did that to just maybe heat up my stomach a bit. And then after a while, oh, not only was I feeling this unpleasant feeling, then it was like, oh no, no. Rushed right to the bathroom and I just puked. Puked so badly. Oh, it hurt so much. I'm trying to recall the last time I puked this badly, and I think that was like when was that? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it sucked so much, and the worst part is, I have this weird cold sore or a rash that's been developing on my nose, and I'm still trying to like wait for it to get better, and I'm putting ointment on it, and I'm trying my best not to like, I've not been doing any nasal rinses because apparently these things can kind of happen. You get nose irritations if you do nasal rinses way too long for like a long time, and I've been doing it for like years so far. It's like, okay, maybe I should ease up on that routine. It does clear up my sinuses and the congestion, but maybe I can afford to not do it every time. So I'm waiting for this horrible irritation in my nose to get better. But unfortunately, because I'm puking, you know how sometimes the pressure gets onto your eyeballs and your brain and then your nose? So some of the upchuck gets into your nostrils. Yeah! That's the worst part. So yeah. Now I made another mistake. You are not supposed to drink or eat anything. I made the mistake of drinking some water after puking that much. That was mistake number 1. You are not supposed to drink anything. So I ended up choking again. Just no more than 30 minutes later. And it was already getting late. By that time, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna be sick all night, aren't I? I feel like there's a story there. Good, it was water and not orange juice. What? Oh, was it even more unpleasant? Oh, then again, citrus acid. Ooh, yeah. Citrus acid. That's my guess, unless there's more. There's more to the unpleasantness if you drink orange juice. Well, after chucking the second time, I tried to go to sleep after, you know, brushing my teeth furiously and trying to rinse out my mouth and like clean up my nose. Clear out my sinuses. Well, mistake number 2. You are not supposed to lie down immediately. No, you're supposed to keep yourself rested, but not lying down. That just triggers the gag reflex. So me trying to lay down and get into a comfortable position to sleep, that triggered it the 3rd time. Oh god, it sucked, yeah. And at first race, it's like, dude, I have almost little to nothing left. Why am I up chunky? And then I had to look up on fucking Google and be like, Soka. Mistake number 2. So I did that. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna sleep? Then I found out that if you need to, also afterwards, after you wait for a period of time, it's recommended 1 hour or heck, even 30 minutes. But I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna end up lying against the fucking wall of my bed. But I also found that it also helps that during that period, you gotta keep yourself slightly elevated. Your head elevated. Your head and the part in your upper part of your body slightly elevated to avoid triggering that gag reflex. So I had to get a bunch of the couch cushions and just assemble like a sort of a slope. Now, was it wreckage on my tailbone? Yes, it kind of was. And I'm almost considering investing in a wedge pillow because, hey, like elevating my head above for a bit when I sleep, it's not bad. For my sinuses especially. Now, everything was fine. And then that still didn't help. I ended up having to go up check the last time. It was 1 a.m. I had less than 3 hours and 45 minutes before my shift. And I was like, fuck, whatever. I survived on less before this. I went to work where I had maybe good luck, like maybe 30 minutes of sleep, because I think I talked about this one time when I was severely sick to the point where I wasn't even aware I was sick because I thought it was like a killer toothache. And my sinuses were just killing me. just congested, and I thought I was gonna drown in mucus. This time it was just me, because my stomach decided to throw a temper tantrum. And I guess, next morning, I decided to wake up a little bit later. My mom was the one who actually woke me up, because I did wake up to my alarm, but I must have just fallen asleep and be like, ah, fuck it, no. And my mom woke me up in maybe 30 minutes before it was time for me to go to work, and she's like, hey, are you going to work? And I'm like, yeah, might as well. And she's like, well, you be careful, don't eat anything. I'm like, yeah, that's a given. I was not gonna eat. I was gonna fast. Completely fast. Now, before I went to work, I had a few minutes to chill, so what I did was I sucked on some ice cubes. And apparently that helps. Right after you rest your stomach, let your diaphragm, that is probably sore from puking and from exertion, and you're probably dehydrated, so instead of drinking water, which is like even small sip, that's a risk. You suck on some ice cubes. That way you are slowly getting some water, periodically. Not constantly though, just some. And then I went to work. I thought it was okay. I was sluggish, and I'm like, okay, I figured that's sluggish. Thankfully, there were some more people in the night shift, on that morning shift, and I'm like, oh, okay. Some of the stuff I don't have to do, I don't have to do. I can breeze through. What happened, however, was someone mentioned later, hey, did we get everything for the substation? I'm like, ah, shit, we need avocados and falafel and fucking whatever. I went to the back cooler, where we keep all of our frozen products and everything else that's gotta stay frozen. 4 times, because I had to go back and forth and realize, oh shit, I need a stepladder, and oh shit, wait, we already have wraps? Okay, I'm putting these back. I'm not gonna leave them out to thaw again. They're gonna go to waste. 4 times. You think after that I will be fine? But you know what? The worst part was, because it was so cold, I was not warming down. I wasn't warming up. I was still freezing, even when I got out of that cooler. And I realized, oh, it's still kind of cold in the store. I thought I could handle it because outdoors was fine. No, indoors was still cool. It's still kind of cool with their AC, and it didn't help that I went to the freezer 4 times, and my body was refusing to warm up. And then on top of that, my big toe on my left foot, it felt like there was frostbite. No, it's not frostbite. No, I didn't lose a toe, but it felt like it. So I kind of ended up limping for a while because of that big toe, and it just felt so uncomfortable. And the worst part was, I was shivering. My body was going through so many aches. I had a full-on body ache. And then the worst of all, my back hurted. My back was aching. It felt like someone took an invisible iron vice grip to my vertebrae and squeezed. It was killing my neck, my brain. Oh my god. I was in pain. Thankfully, I was able to get my work done, but boy, was I slow. I was not at 100%. I was just, I was a wreck. I was getting snippy. I was in pain. But I don't know. Why I didn't bring this up and to my manager, who finally came at around freaking 12 p.m. I was in Spain without the A. Spin? Okay. What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to add some texture to the frames. That's actually one thing I was talking about. Oops, I gotta bring the ghosts back. Bring back the ghosties. Oops. Oh, finally, it seemed like she noticed and she took pity on me. Next time, I'm just gonna outright ask her, hey, can I go home? But because it's a Saturday, we got online orders on top of online orders. And I was just, oh, fuck. Thankfully, my manager finally noticed, took pity, and I guess other people were well aware that I was in pain. And she's like, okay, thank you for sticking it out. I'm like, that's it. And then I decided, can I please go home? And she's like, well, you did help with the majority. I'm like, yeah, next time, I'm not gonna try to tough it out. If it gets that bad, and it feels like, okay, I've done the big chunk of the work at least, I feel like you guys are not gonna be fucked or in a huge lunch rush that you're not gonna be backed with orders. I'm gonna go home. Next time, I'm just gonna go home. I will just tell them, hey, I'm gonna ask. If they give me stipulations of, okay, can you stay at least just 1 hour, just tough it out for 1 hour, fine. But next time after, what, puking my guts out and eating nothing, drinking nothing, yeah, no thank you. No thank you, next time. Quite frankly, I have to figure out what happened. I think it was the stress and also indigestion because I ate that. I should not have eaten that butterscotch pudding during my lunch break. My stomach must have been really full, and that may have caused indigestion, and I think my body at that point was like, no. And then maybe because my brother came home with a stomach flu, they must have passed it on somehow, but I can't for the life of me think of why. I can't think of why. How did he pass that on? He also made sure to wash whatever cups he drank from after that night. So how was it possible that he could have passed it on to us? Or unless it just circulates in the air. I don't fucking know, man. I have no idea why. I have no fucking idea why this happens. Why the fuck this happened to us? Oh shit! You do this every day, Jacuz? You stock like 240 liters of milk? Wait, like when your back is hurting, or your back hurts because of that job? I'm confused. Was her? Oh fuck. Okay, never mind. Fuck that. I don't think I had to do that much heavy lifting, but shit. Fuck that shit, man. Ah, you work in office. Nice. Nice, good for you. Good for you. What's happening?
I need something for my side gig.
The new Chromebook Plus has all the speed and power you need.
Is there a mask on here?
Let's find your forever homes.
Is there a mask that's blocking this? What the
I
fuck?
think you're really gonna love him.
I think you're right.
So is that a yes?
Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Is that a snake?
Yeah.
Well, guess you're stuck with me, Mr. Butters.
I don't think there is.
Power to do more.
The
The
fuck?
all-new Chromebook Plus, now at Best Buy.
No, okay, it is working. I think I'm just getting confused with this. I'll have to fix that later. Or not. thankfully, things were getting a little better. I definitely took a lot of sleep. That's why that Saturday, I didn't stream. I just was not feeling great. And I feared, like, the possibility of me upchucking again. I wasn't gonna risk it. And also, I just wasn't sure if I could stream. And I wasn't even sure I could work. Thankfully, I tackled on trying to finish as much as I could. Which was, finishing that. Because the longer I drag this on, like, quite frankly, I wish I could just call this quits and be like, okay, I'm done. But nah, there were some things where I just wasn't happy, and I'm like, okay, no, this is gonna buck the shit out of me if I don't, like, add those finishing touches. And I was almost gonna be more ambitious and be like, let's try to make this slightly animated. I'll make this into an animated GIF too. And I'm like, nah, that's overkill. Maybe next year. Maybe next year or in the future when it comes. If I ever so feel like it. Because quite frankly, I've got to move on. I've got holiday market to prep for. I've got other merch to make. In fact, I want to try and see and research the possibility of either printing on beanies. But I don't know how well that'll work, because with the print, I might have to look at another fulfillment company and see what their deal is. Because if it's embroidery, I can understand that. I feel like that's the only way they can ever do shit, via embroidery. Which, you know, makes sense. Because how are you gonna print on a fucking beanie? I think you can only... It's not negotiate. Look, I'm not in contract with them. Printful is a print-on-demand company. They're a service. They have fulfillment centers in many parts of the world, depending on where you live. And where you set up shop, it depends, and you might get better deals on shipping or pricing. For me, since I live in the US, they're a printing company somewhere in Chicago or LA. I don't fucking know. What I can do is, I don't have to go through the thing of, if a customer buys something, Printful takes a percentage. I get a certain profit. I can set how high. Depending on how high I set the price of my item, my product, determines how much more profit I get. Now, the downside is, if you priced your item too high, that's gonna scare away your clients and your customers or any of your followers. Because they're gonna be like, oh, I don't have $30, but even though I want that shirt, but it may not be worth it. Yeah, no fucking duh. I don't want to pay for $20 for a shirt either. Fuck, I don't even want to pay $10. Most of my clothes, it's all freaking hand-me-downs and fucking thrift store. I'm a thrift store bitch. I'm proud of it. You're taking more clothes away from a landfill. Think of it that way. What the fuck is this thing? Oh, spider. Oops. I forgot to. Oops. Oh dear. Whoops. Jesus fuck. What? Brazil math. The fuck? Here's the thing. With print on demand, you don't have to worry about keeping you don't have to, if you have to, because sometimes when you do like go to stores, they're gonna ask you for a set price of, okay, you have to buy 20 shirts at least minimum. What happens when you don't sell those 20 shirts? They're gonna be sitting, which is kind of what's happening right now. I didn't sell many shirts during the Sugar Rush event. Yeah, I did not sell a lot. I only sold like 4. Fuck me. So I got a whole bunch of shirts that are just sitting there. And I'm just gonna have to hold on to them for the next event. Unless somebody wants a Spooky Day shirt. I intended to keep that shirt as it was like that because every day is Spooky Day. Some people, and let me ask, would some people still wear a Halloween shirt even in like midday summer? There are some people who think every day should be Halloween, so I was thinking about those people and it's like, I may have miscalculated. Because not a lot of people are willing to fork over that kind of money.
This is your first time with Peloton. If this is your first time with me, welcome to this team, welcome to this family.
Oh my goodness. Oh. I'm feeling a lot better. Although, I almost thought, I almost panicked a bit because right after coming home, like, no, next Sunday, I feel better, but then I made the mistake of eating some of the, what is it? I eat this fruit concoction with Greek yogurt and some seeds. That was a mistake. I did not throw up. My stomach just didn't feel that great. Because it's still too soon to eat solid foods. I have been eating rice porridge. Like Korean rice, just rice porridge. Just eating chook. At dinner time the night before, and it was like, okay, this is fine. Also took some cranberry juice to help with the back pain. Apparently my much more elderly coworker swears by that cranberry juice helps with these back pains. At least temporarily, to help ease it. But she has like what, either kidney problems or gallbladder problems. I don't know which one it was. I can't remember. But what was it? Your back, it just gives you really bad back pains, apparently. What the frick is with your Brazilian math? Holy shit. Well, I'm 90% okay. I just wish I feel, maybe it's just my stomach starting to burn up whatever's left. And it's not my stomach roiling in pain, hopefully. So that would be bad. Fuck. New rules? Those rules seem a little counterintuitive. Senor President. Just, what even? Are leaders just getting dumber and dumber, honestly? Or are they so out of touch with how the common man lives? Or they have an idea of what percentage of their idea of a common man is, and they cater to only them, and completely cut off everyone else? Because that's what it feels like to me sometimes. It's like, oh, the average person... Bitch, you ever seen what an average person lives like? And not middle class family, because middle class means you can own a house and you can have dental and health insurance. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, that's not considered middle class, nah. Back then, middle class. Oh, yeah. I mean, nah, not really. You could use it. It's gonna use it. What do you mean? How much will it cost to pay for a said $35 shirt? What the fuck? Yo, what? Okay, I don't know what's up with your country. What the fuck is up with your country? $1,800 because I see a dot instead of a comma. Maybe I'm a little confused here. Okay, 1,800, so I was right. Alright. I think we've had enough doom and gloom about bad, disgusting body functions and body malfunctions. If you want to... I hope everyone else has been doing better. I'm considering streaming tomorrow, but not during the evening. I'm actually gonna try and see if I can stream in the morning. Why? Because I got tomorrow off. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Because it was... It's way off your wallet. 1800. To be honest, I'm gonna try and keep my prices for shirts down a little bit, but not by much, because I'm not Walmart, I'm not fucking Target where I can afford to just charge only $10 a pop for a shirt. I'm a one-person independent creator. Some people charge $35. I'm like, okay, no. But then I realized they either go to a different company that either has way better quality shirts and way better quality printing and have it more customized. Because some of the customized shirts are like, ooh, yeah, that's way more than a print film and print on demand will do. Especially if it's like in partnership or like a long time working partnership. But hey, they got a following base and some people are willing to pay. But they offset that by selling other stuff. Not just shirts. Like, I hope this thing, this baby, it's a little late right now, but maybe there are some people who like this wallpaper enough that they'll have it for a while or they want it. This will be a wallpaper pack. This is in 4K. This is in 4K resolution. Now, if any of you have any questions, if all goes well, you'll probably watch me also preparing, because this is, I'm not gonna be done yet, even in Clip Studio. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to do it all over again, but I'm willing to do it anyway. I'm gonna show you the process of me going into, oh shit, into Affinity Photo. I use that now. I'm not sure if I really want to go into Adobe, because apparently the people who use Adobe professionally, even then, they're not using it for AI. But oh my gosh, it looks like Adobe is just wanting you to convert over to their AI tool, because occasionally as they're working, a pop-up will come right next to their mouse cursor. I'm like, the fuck? The fuck is this shit? Are you trying to trick people into using your AI tool? Scumbag. Just no. God, no. You're already charging enough as it is. By the way, I really do regret, I can't speak. I do regret. Yeah, we hate Adobe. Unfortunately, it's, unless other companies are willing to turn over, Adobe is still universal. It's a commercial universal industry standard, unfortunately. And I might have to, because what I'm gonna do is do my best to read up on what I can do to avoid ever getting any of my assets put into Adobe's shit AI generator and their shit image.u assets library. I'm not gonna contribute to that fucking shit. So I will find out some way to make sure what parameters to avoid and what I can work within, because I'm gonna need to start learning some things, especially if I want to be a graphic designer. I don't know if they're gonna be still willing to use graphic designers, because it seems like everybody just wants to cut corners by using AI. And people will be like, hey, we don't need a graphic designer to do this. We got cheaper tools now. Look, they're even using AI. I'm like, fuck me in the ass. Just the abject horror of what we're in right now. It's almost making me wonder, should I start coding? Coders are not safe either! Dude, you thought computer science was a safe job? No! It ain't anymore! They're coming for everybody! God. It is sickening what's happening. They coming for everything. They gunning for everybody's jobs, I guess. Yeah, but it's not gonna be through me. It's gonna be a soulless piece of trash. It looks pretty, yeah, but it's still trash. I refuse. On principle alone. Sorry, I had to burp. Needed to let that out. Look at that, another fucking bot. And are you even a decent bot? No, you're not even a decent bot. You have nothing. This guy has nothing. Fuck this guy. Fuck this shit. Where's all the things coming? Did I come from here? No, it's not coming from there. So where would it come from? Nope, not that one. Ah, okay.
We created Shakaroni my way, an extra large pizza topped with extra cheese and extra pepperoni. It's a simple recipe. We take everything you love, then we build it bigger. Pizza gets bigger when you Shakaroni.
The oldest joke is the, do you like semen? Oh, okay. We're going for that joke, huh? Oh, actually, instead of that, is there something more rougher that I can use? Oh, let me use the... Where's my cursor? That's barely visible. Never mind, fuck it. Is that even visible? Am I not seeing it? Or is it not? Okay, I'm seeing it. I don't think it's being hidden by anything, so... Or not! Okay, yeah, it's barely visible. I'm gonna have to tone down the highlights for that then. What do you expect of a Brazilian? Yeah, micro detail, but I don't think the micro detail was showing up because of the screen. Okay, here's what I'm gonna turn them off so I can actually see the fuck what I'm doing. Nope, that's way too late. Oh, there we go. It's actually a little bit more subtle there. There we go. This will be a mobile... Well, not mobile... What do I say? This is gonna be a PC desktop wallpaper. So, in the future, maybe I'll consider turning this to a print, but right now, there's really no need. I don't think prints are gonna sell well at, like, a holiday market, especially a holiday market that's meant for normies. I'm not trying to say that as a derogatory thing, but that's basically what most of the core demographic is. Normies! You're gonna talk about grannies, aunties looking to shop for the holidays and for gifts. That's what the holiday market is. Like, literally handmade stuff. Artisan is bringing their crafts and stuff. That's where my mom actually, like, she really did do well on that one day, except we kind of had a family emergency, so we made the mistake of packing it way earlier than we needed to, and that was kind of a strike against us. Thankfully, we got another chance. I don't know if it'll be our last chance or not, but we're not gonna screw this up again. I do want to go conventions. I really want to do conventions, though, like anime conventions, because that's where I feel like I would definitely do better for my kind of shit. And I talked about this too the last week. Not last week, because I didn't post shit at all last week. Because I was fucking sick. I had bad tummies. My tummy. I fell on the ground and hurt my tummy. Oh yeah, conventions, prints definitely sell. They hella sure sell better there. Oh yeah, I definitely sold a lot of stickers at like Sugar Rush. And I'll bet you I'm gonna do my best to sell stickers too.
tongue? Mucinex Insta-Sue sore throat medicated drops. Uniquely formulated for rapid relief that lasts and lasts. That's my baby! Get Mucinex Insta-Sue. It's comeback season.
Let's give that grungy look. I feel like I've tried to do way too much on this, and it's gotta be time for me. It'll have to be time for me to move on, because the next stuff I want to do, I want to make some Owl House stickers. I want to make some Owl House stickers. Yeah, a little bit of texture, but Hootie best house, no judge. Yep, Hootie's the best. Hootie. Now, can I just ask, do you think the people who like the cartoons made by Vivzy Pop or her team or Spinhouse, like Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel, you think they're a really special type of toxic? Because quite frankly, it feels like it. Not all of them. I like Hell of a Boss, and I'm actually looking forward to Hazbin Hotel. I don't know why people are getting all uppity because they're like, oh, they changed so many things. They changed. Of course, it's a pilot. Not everything's gonna stay the same. Sorry, but that's how things are. Get over it. Oh yeah, they have a lot of horny. It's very horny. It's very vulgar and risque. Look, they put a solid rated R for a reason. If it's not your tea, that's okay. That's quite frankly okay. People be like, ah, how dare you? It's the best thing ever. Okay, no, it's not. It's good. I won't lie to you. I love it. But I don't love it that much. I know that it's definitely... I am not going to advertise that to my parents. No, no. My parents, for all intents and purposes, do not know. They don't know that this show exists. And if they did, I'm just going to say, I like the animation, and I like how it's done by indie creators. You should think about that. We'll play that card. Include the Grey Wolf? What do you mean the Grey Wolf? What Grey Wolf? Am I missing something? I mean, then again, there's a lot of like furry people who are like definitely going horny on me for some of the furry designed wolf characters. And yeah, I won't lie. Yeah, I don't blame them. Don't blame him. Oh, Luna. Yeah, it's Luna. Luna. Oh, jeez. So much thirsty fans for Luna. But then people are like, that's not how my baby boy would act. He wouldn't do that. Okay, are you sure? You feel a little entitled there to fictional characters that you had no hand in creating or writing or help flesh out in the show. So shut your gob. You don't like it, you don't like it, go move on to your day and stop. Their recent episode is a mid-season finale. Mid-season. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's just a call out to those types of toxic fans. Because I wouldn't be surprised if even they're like, yeah, we don't like these kinds of fans. We really are so tired of their shit. Yeah, go, call them out. Call them out. They need a good dose of reality. Listen, as much as reality sucks, you kind of need a dose of reality to realize, yeah, the reality you're living in, you kind of still have to live in it. That is the way me now Gerard eating a burger. Yes, it's important. Gerard eating a donut. I wanted to eat a donut. May it eat donuts.
Medicaid or chip? At healthcare.gov, 4 out of 5 customers can find a quality plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Enroll in a plan today at healthcare.gov. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Save this shit. I hope, like, a storm doesn't come and knock on my power. My brother was telling me, hey, whatever you're doing, please make sure you save your shit and turn off your computer by now. I'm like, why? There's a storm warning. I'm like, what? But I checked the weather and it doesn't look like there's gonna be any tropical storms. They're not even a thunderstorm, but it's gonna get hella frozen. Well, not frozen. It's gonna get hella cold. Very, 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 very cold. So, might have to be careful of that. Oops. Now, do any of you have any questions or want to ask me anything curious in regards to, well, related to anything that's happening or any future merch I'm trying to work? I've been making so much merch art. Like, when I mean merch art, I mean like shirt. I did not make that one new autumn shirt because I kind of gave up on it. It was just like, nah, fuck that. Besides, this was a much better project that I wanted to work on. I mean, I have shirts. Mostly shirts. And you know the little lovely stream buddies in the right side bottom corner that you guys are walking by? You can buy those off of at my coffee shop. I should have the link in my Twitch. They're not expensive. They're like what? I think I set them for $3. And heck, you don't have to put them in your stream. If you don't stream, another person, I think it was Mike Igneous or someone else, that waddling duck, you know those PC coolers or something, but they have like an tiny LCD monitor. and you can put whatever image or GIF or MP or movie file or anime GIF. They put that duck in there. So their desktop, their tower desktop, which has a see-through glass panel, there's a duck waddling as their computer chugs. I thought that was the most. That was such a. Oh my god! I did not think about that. That's a good idea. Now I do want to, as soon as the madness is over, I do want to make like some mobile, anime and some. Oh my gosh, mobile desktops. I want to make some mobile wallpapers, some animated mobile wallpapers. That makes no sense. Speaking of Hello Boss, that newest episode, oh, that was a banger. That was a trip, and wow, okay. There's gonna be some developments, and ooh, I don't know how that's gonna develop. Have no idea how that'll develop, but hey, the fact that Blitz and Fizz Raleigh are on better terms, that's nice. Too bad what happened with his sister, though. They're definitely never gonna be on better terms. I don't know what the fuck happened, but jeez. I'm surprised no one was curious about any of these about these mini paintings. I thought maybe we'd be like, wait, what is that? Can you tell me the story behind that or that concept? Not a lot. Except for the one that I had to finish on Saturday.
A technical 5-pocket pen designed to
Which was this one.
available in waist and inseam sizes for a better
I should have my store link in my Twitch. I have an Etsy link. I might get rid of the threadless link. I'm not sure. I do have to update some things because some of the designs are a little outdated, and I did some finagling with them because you know, especially the Spooky Day one, and the Jesus Among Us one. Among Us. Speaking of which, the fact that one of my mom's friends, she bought one of those shirts for her nephew, it was a hit. And that's one of the reasons why I decided, even though it was kind of a big waste of my time, I still decided to give this a go because of that. I've hit gold with certain, with the youth. They know what that joke is. They know that joke. They get the memes. I hit them with the memes. Adults and boomers will not get it, but they will. But if in case you're interested, I have an Etsy, or you can buy those certain select shirts on my actual website. Now, I have two options available because I want to see where people see, but it seems like people visit my Etsy page more as opposed to my website page, which, you know, quite frankly, makes sense because, you know, almost everybody and their grandmother has an Etsy. I do have to make some actual winter shirts. And as for the, what is it? And of course, my link to my coffee. You guys know where to go. It's there. Now I understand why there's some controversy because of that one artist who because coffee failed to give the most basic notification of, you know, every time you change your email password or change your email address, that's part of your registration or your account, it always sends you an email saying you have changed. If you do not make this change, please alert us immediately, blah blah blah. They didn't give her that, so she was unaware that someone had hacked into her coffee account and changed the PayPal email address to theirs instead of hers. So she lost over like what, $800 or $900 worth of the money that was gonna go into a replacement iPad. And the ordeal she had was so stressful that she just switched over to Buy Me a Coffee. It's an alternative to coffee, but the fact that they had all the basic security shit together says a lot. And Coffee was like, oh, please stop blasting this on Twitter. Please stop. Listen, we're really sorry. Look, I'm keeping Coffee for now. I made sure two-factor authentication. They didn't even have that. They didn't have two-factor verification either. They added that much later. They didn't even have that available at the beginning. What does that say? Also, even though Coffee does not take a percentage, the fact that they're powered through PayPal, yeah, PayPal still takes a chunk. Keep that in mind. But I'm not switching over yet. It's a good thing I still have accounts in both. I didn't realize that I had made an account in Buy Me a Coffee, but I guess I did it because another artist used it. So hey, yay! I have an in, just in case. But yeah, that's where I'm also selling the wallpaper packs, and also some of the emotes that you can use in your Discord servers if you so wish, or on Twitch. But something tells me not many of you do that, so it's just available for you to use in your own private Discords if you want. I believe in your Discords you have the ability to upload your own emotes if you have your own server, I believe. But I did ended up making some use out of those emotes. I turned them into sticker sheets too. I selected just a few and turned them into planner stickers. Like if you're doing journaling or if you have a planner, you like to add stickers to it. That's what I did. Let's save our shit. Oh man, I got a lot of shit to go to needle through. Oh, fuck. Should have kept that on so I wouldn't have to bleed out. God, that's so creepy. Thanks. Creepy voice. Didn't need that ASMR in my fucking ear. You know, even my brother tells me, don't go into the darkness and fall into drawing furry art. I'm like, I might consider it. Listen, Sonic art might be considered furry art too, but I don't give a shit. I'll draw it. As long as I don't have to draw dongers and totties. As long as I don't have to draw them straight up. Like, let's just keep it PG-13 as we can. And we'll be good. We'll be golden. We'll be Gucci. For my hey, that's not wrong. But I'm just gonna say this, some furries go way too wild. Where it's like, okay, I think I need a good dose of reality, pal. I'm concerned for your own health, but whatever. They doing whatever the fuck they want. That's their choice. I'm actually a lot happier with this framing here. Now, I want to try and say... I won't go any darker, but that's probably because I have this. What happens if I go way darker? Oh, actually, what do you guys think? Is it better more subtly like this? Or do you think maybe just use the intense ones and just tone down with a mask layer? Because I'm not gonna lie, for the... What I can do is like... Can I do that? Hold on. Drop shadow. Let's try this. I'm gonna try this and see. Alright, speaking of which, for those who play Disney Dreamlight Valley, I know Little Dino did play it for a while, but she just preferred other games for a while because her other friends were playing with it. I know that, you know, playing with your friends is gonna be coming soon, but what has gotten a lot of people in a tizzy is that free-to-play was cancelled. And I remembered, oh yeah, that's right, they were gonna make this free to play, like they said back then, but then they walked back on their word. Now, granted, it's not good when a game company says one thing, promising you this one thing, and then says something completely different the next. But, I don't think the whole canceling free to play is that bad. Because let's face it, if your servers are completely outmaxed because there are a whole bunch of other people and griefers who don't really, or probably not going to enjoy that game as much as you, clogging up the servers and making it an unpleasant experience for all the other people who actually like the game and are invested in this game, you're gonna lose a lot more loyal customers than the people who were never really gonna, you know, enjoy it as much. And I think what happened was they saw what happened with Disney Speedstorm, was it? It's like a racing game with Disney characters, and when that went free to play, they started doing a lot of monetary shit, like the microtransactions. Whew, they went up the wazoo. They hyped them up to compensate, and it was not a fun experience. And people and their customers base was like dropping, or their player base was dropping. It may have spiked initially for the first few days, and after that, plummeted. And I think what happened was like a lot of the seasoned players just got fed up, because I bet you their servers are probably backlogged as fuck. And the thing is, with free-to-play games, yeah, they're free to play, but you gotta think about like how are they making money? Like those microtransactions, they gotta hack them. Am I in defense of video games? Nah, those kinds of game practices. No, of course not. I feel like maybe, especially the big CEOs, are taking way more than they need to. They really do not need that extra pay game. They don't. What the fuck do they do? What are you gonna do with that extra money? I'm being a little bit more meticulous than I need to, even though I could probably do this in an easier way, but I've already committed and I kinda... I wonder if some of you are ever so curious about this fellow here.
Texaco has been on the American road for generations. We're celebrating 120 years of chasing adventure, of pit stops, and forging new pathways. We're proud to share the road with you and every mile ahead.
I'm actually a lot more happy with this. Hmm. Liking it much better. I do remember. Instead of doing that, I'll just erase some bits of it. Same here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry if you heard them. Looks like my brother came back home. Ah, that's right. Ah, fuck. Now, there's another thing I need to ask. I actually originally feel was like this, with this intense purple. So I wonder if the intense purple is better, or the more muted tone was better. Which one? The intense purple or the muted? Like very intense. So like the first one, the original first one. But just saying. I mean, it is Halloween, so it would make sense to have this sort of purple here. And after this, I think this shall be it. Not completely though, at least for the painting part. Let me give one more look. So after this, I'm sending this to Affinity Photo. I'm gonna end this. It is time to put this behind. I'm done, man, amigo. Get some water. Not now. No. I will have to swap out the image here because I can't use the original one. Yep, the original one. Alright, okay, let me go ahead and get rid of that then. Oh, did it add that? Okay, wait, no, that's not what I want. I have to, I don't want to do that way. Now for this, for me doing this, okay. Alright, good night, Jokus. Thank you for dropping by. Now, I think it's time for me to just move to a different radio. Listen to the same fucking thing. And what I do here is edit some parts to be blurry. Like for example here. Here this part's gonna get blurry. Why? Because it's way farther away. Objects far away, I will blur. But not by much, otherwise. Just a little bit. Back. There, you see a noticeable difference with like especially spider webs. It's not that easy to spot, but you can notice like oh, I was afraid of that. Oh well. Now, do I really need to blur them that much? I think I'll just keep them sharp like that. Ooh, the rain. I can hear the rain. Let's save this shit. Right. Go ahead and end this. I mean, not the stream. I'm gonna end. Turn off that. It served its purpose. And now, I think this will be done. So what I shall do now is start preparing for its No. Let's focus now on
powerful relief of nasal and sinus congestion due to colds or allergies.
And 24 and 6, 760. Sorry, I'm just kind of. Oh god, I'm actually getting tired. Okay. Well, if I want to be in tip-top shape tomorrow, I have to sure. Try to think. Oh yeah, the close-up on one of the paintings. But I'm trying to. Also trying to. Wow, what was I trying to? Oh yeah, the close-ups on the paintings. But that's gonna require me to go in and export them all as JPEGs. Oh god, I'm so tired. Okay, I'm gonna end here. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to do my best to stream tomorrow morning because I want to try and see if I can reach some YouTube audience in the early mornings. We'll see that. Oh, I forgot to record. Well, fuck, damn it. Sorry, this was me just trying to crop everything for. Okay, it looks like I can open this back up again. That way I can do like a actually, instead of doing that, I'm lazy. Can I just crop in on some of these things and they can just look at it from there? Yeah, actually, no. No. If they really want to, I'll show it to them later. Yeah, good. Everything's working good here. Oh yeah, I better prepare for uploading this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna end it here. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah, fuck! Sorry, y'all. Oh, my bad. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. This has been the end of tonight's stream. We did it. We fucking did it. I'm gonna go to sleep now, and I will stream tomorrow morning. What time exactly? Maybe in like, fuck, I don't know, maybe 9 a.m. ish, something like that. Just to see how well it works. Do like a 3-hour stream just to see. 3-hour stream, well, heck, I don't know. Anyway, good night, y'all. Thank you. For those on Twitch. Let's see who we can raid. Who can we raid? Oh, let's go ahead and raid my good buddy Little Dino Girl, who is playing some Phantasmophobia. Oh, oops, wrong one. Please, go back. Man, I cannot get that 3 concurrent viewers thing for affiliate. That's the only thing I'm missing. But whatever. Let's go ahead and raid Little Dino. We're coming for you, Little Dino. See you in the morning tomorrow. Good night. Buenas noches.